The galaxy enslaved many species. None of them responded like humans did. Because when Earth's children were taken, the stars themselves learned fear. The footage was grainy, intercepted through a smuggler's stolen comlink. It showed cages. Not enclosures. Not containment units. Cages. Inside them were children. Human children. Thin. Bruised. Collared like animals. Their eyes were hollow, their mouths silent, as if hope itself had been conditioned out of them. The message originated from the outer rim of the Andromeda Reach. Human juveniles acquired. Resistance to conditioning persists. Request additional neural dampeners. The sender was flagged instantly, a facility operating under the banner of the Valari Galactic Empire, the dominant political force of the Orion Arm. 77 Earth children had been stolen and enslaved. Within 1 hour, Earth's High Command confirmed the footage. Within 3 hours, the Terran fleet began full mobilization. By the 7th hour, Earth's position was official. No diplomacy. No negotiations. No prisoners. Only retribution. Admiral Leona Cade, commanding officer of the TNS Hammerfall, stood silently on the observation deck. Her reflection merged with the tactical hologram before her, a burning red line carving its way through enemy territory. They knew what they were taking, she said quietly. Commander Idris Juan, her second-in-command, nodded. And they forgot who they were stealing from. Cade clenched her jaw. Time to remind them. The Terran fleet did not creep through the stars. It roared. 50 dreadnoughts. Hundreds of cruisers. Thousands of autonomous drone fighters. A storm forged from titanium, rage, and memory. The first target was the mining moon Veli's Tar, home to one of the Valari's labor colonies. They expected threats. They received extinction. Terran warships released kinetic rods from orbit. Metal slugs accelerated to such velocity that they struck like falling gods, turning planetary crust into molten glass. Minutes later, drone infantry flooded the tunnels. No Valari survived. The children weren't there. But Earth was no longer searching only for children. Now, it was hunting justice. The Valari Council responded slowly, blinded by arrogance. To them, humans were emotional, loud, fragmented. Strong, yes, but undisciplined. They expected a demand. An apology. A symbolic retaliation. Instead, 10 Valari colonies burned in 5 days. No prisoners. No survivors. Only a message left burning in every planetary network. You touched our future. We are erasing yours. When the Valari finally understood the scale of what they had unleashed, they tried to retreat. Surrender transmissions flooded the void. Claims of rogue factions. Unauthorized actions. Pleas for mercy. Earth did not answer. It had already heard the screams of its children. Listening was over. On a prison satellite orbiting the gas giant Hixa, a technician named Varnick watched his monitors flicker. Then die. The walls began to hum. Static filled the air, and then silence. The lights went out. Moments later, they arrived. Terran Black Ops forces. No insignias. No colors. Matte black armor. Red visors glowing like judgment. Varnick begged. They ignored him. 30 children sat in holding cells, half human, half hybrid. They looked up as the doors were blown inward. The soldiers spoke no words. They pulled the children from the cages, fitted emergency oxygen units, and guided them away. Then they turned back. Triggers were pulled. By the end of the second week, the Valari Galactic Empire was collapsing. Species long crushed beneath Valari dominance rose in revolt, emboldened by Earth's fury. Human generals did not wage war. They unleashed vengeance with surgical precision. Neural disruptors. Viral artificial intelligences. Atmospheric scramblers. Weapons banned for conventional warfare. But this wasn't war. This was personal. On the ruins of the Valari capital world, Zirin, Admiral Cade stood before the central spire, a monument to 10,000 years of imperial rule. She issued a single command. Level it. Terran grave tanks and demolition drones reduced the spire to rubble as holograms of stolen human children were projected onto the shattered stone. One Valari official, moments before execution, asked through shaking breath, "Why go this far? We enslaved hundreds of species. Why do only humans burn everything?" A Terran Marine answered without emotion, "Because no one else comes for their children like we do." The final phase was not destruction. It was warning. Earth transmitted a message across every known galactic channel. We are the children of Earth. We feel deeply. We love fiercely. And when our young are taken, we do not forgive. We do not negotiate. We erase. Years later, a young alien asked his history teacher why no one dared approach Earth space. The elder answered quietly, "Because once, someone took their children, and the stars are still burning from it."